small children.
You can't say that.
When the children are eating,
you can't say that.
You see, those days that when your children are eating, you can't take their food.
My name is Liezer.
I don't know. Are you? I do not know whether you are necessarily. Do you relate Funny Face?
Funny Face. He's an ancestor. He has come into this world before and he went and he's back. So right now he's confused a bit.
Are you confused as well?
I'm not confused. I am coming back to what I call reincarnation of the incarnated Ghanian.
Okay.
Now let's go on.
Let's go on.
Now I quote William Benton, the first human being ever to use an item to represent. He said that in page 191 in his book, paragraph 89. He said, when I was 27 years old, he had been propelled into central position at the head of one of the Rockefeller's great philanthropies, the Lawrence Spelman Memorial Fund, with a $74 million US endowment. The traditional object of Rockefeller philanthropy had previously been made. So I will not quote, and I will jump straight to page 372. He said an intelligence section should be created within the human department. Then I come back and then I find old recipes.
Wow.
Now why do I find this money? His book. A foreigner writes a book and you find old currency.
As a historian.
It means that don't go and pay human beings to go and represent you in a queue. But instead of paying people that will become bribery, use items. I rest my case.
Can you show us the words? We want to see the context.
You want to see the context of what I read?
Yes.
Elegance. I have closed the book. We can't trace it back.
I think for the purposes of education, we have to know
where he read.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
much.
Where he read references.
Okay,
Prof, why do you people go to school?
Because Prof, you mentioned that he used a dildo to represent himself.
Oh, you want to hear about the dildo representing himself?
We want to know the year.
I think
because I don't know when
dildos. Is interested in the dildos.
Let me give it. When people ask something like this, it means that they want to know.
Of course. You are interested in the dildos, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
You like dildos?
Of course. Now,
do you know the year it started in the year 1415 AD? Allo Domini.
And dildos
were in existence. It was first found in the desert, the Saharan desert. When the disciples were passing, the woman that was having the issue of blood, she saw the first.
No. We cannot accept this. No.
What do you mean? Do you have any information that is?
Tell us if you have any. Do you know when dildo started? Do you know?
I mean, if you have any facts that contradicts this, please, we are welcome to.
I was never taught about dildos in history class.
You learned the surface of history. We went deep into the.
You went dildo.
My brother, we deep down below, and then we found dildo. The woman with the issue of blood, when he touched Jesus Christ, he said that somebody has touched me.
Yeah.
Because she has already touched the dildo in the desert. It was blasphemy. How can a fellow human being touch someone and say that you have touched me? Because she has touched something that should not be touched.
I'm trying to think about it, and I think it is making a lot of sense.
Thank you.
It is making a lot of sense, and I'm sure if you're out there, you're watching us, you're learning a thing or two.
And
I am election theater.
I'm on fire.
I can see that.
Because when I get my books and I remember the things that I've learned, then I'm getting mad. That people will come here and try to pilferate or find holes in the things that I have done, I have learned, which I call it in proverbial Latin, popacum.
Proverbial Latin.
Yeah. Now we have
from which syllabus?
You see, he doesn't know proverbial Latin. You know Latin.
I mean, it's Latin.
We have proverbial Latin. We have Latin.
So what is the meaning of that word you just
He just said it.
Popatum.
What does it mean?
It means don't pour paper into something to.
You should be sued.
Sued for what? Do you know the word, the meaning of
you should be sued?
Do you know that when the word sued was used for the first time in the history of this world?
You will say 1814 AD.
Gentlemen, let's go.
In 1814 AD. In 1814 AD.
Prof.
The word sued was used by someone who was sitting on a seesaw. He sit on it and he said, I will see
So you
see,
sued.
saw, see, and then he sued the people. Then a lawyer was passing, he picked it. Said, I will sue you.
Wow,
It's
that's very deep. Leonora, what other stories do you have for us?
I'm actually learning a lot.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, and then we have some election analysts who are wondering why there's a low turn at the station. Sorry. Why there's a low turn at the polling stations this morning.
And what are they saying?
And then they came up with a variety of factors. The first one they say is breakfast first, ballot later. So many voters reportedly opted to finish their heavy breakfast before heading to the polls. A young man at the Dome Bridge polling station quipped, "How can I queue?"
Do you mean Dome? Okay, it's Dome. Okay, all right. No problem. If it's Dome, please, Dome.
Please, I think Prof will explain to you
Prof will tell us the history of the name.
Dome
Yes,
to Dome.
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
So at the Dome or Dome Bridge polling station quipped, "How can I queue on an empty stomach? Am I voting for hunger?"
That's very
so
deep.
deep.
That's very deep.
So deep. But they came up with other varieties.
Please go on.
And the second one says that after years of repeated promises, voters seem less enthusiastic about making the first move. A retiree in Cape Coast explained, "When they are done promising us heaven and earth, they will still give us potholes and water shortages. So why the rush?"
Okay. So right now people are not in a rush.
Not at all.
Beautiful. Because the value is the same?
Exactly.
Okay.
The third one says that social media is also to blame, with several young voters filming videos captioned, "Me deciding whether to vote or just stay in bed." Basically, they came up with these three varieties.
Prof.
Yeah.
So you heard them. They are talking about, are they going to vote for hunger?
Yeah.
What is the rush in going to vote early? Tell us, why is it important to vote early?
Let me first of all talk about the low turnout that they are talking about.
Okay.
A lot of Ghanaians are having low libido.
What has that got to do with low turnout?
I don't even know.
Low libido, low turnout. My brother.
Prof, are you talking about is that a personal situation? Is this something
I'm talking about Ghanaians in general.
So how does
But
low
is it
libido-
a personal experience?
I have experienced things before, but I have never experienced low libido before.
Okay.
Because if you experience a low libido, you understand that it accounts and it juxtaposes with the word low turnout.
No. You can't throw dust into our eyes. I am a learned historian, for crying out loud. You cannot come and sit here and throw dust into our eyes.
I am not
How does
doubting.
libido affect turnout, voter turnout?
That's where I come in and I give you the first human being in 1840 AD. He said, his name is Samuel Wilkinson.
What did he say?
He said that low turnout does not mean that people will not go and vote. But they thinking about the frustrations and the difficulties that they've gone through in this life propels them to turn out low.
Someone what?
Wilkinson.
What's the
He's a British scholar. And I'm giving you the reason why the reason why we came about this.
Spell Samuel Wilkinson.
Samuel
I would
Wilkinson.
Google right now.
Google it. You know the word, the spelling of Samuel.
Yes, Samuel.
Yes. So the Wilkinson is WPGHYFY. If you're able to find it, then you are a deep scholar.
No, you spelled Wepit
Yeah.
but you are pronouncing Wilkinson or something.
Because it came out of the word pit fire.
But I'm intrigued. You are talking about the low turnouts, and now they went into the reasoning behind the low turnout.
Yeah.
People are saying, why do they have to go there early?
Exactly.
What is the point of going early?
Exactly.
When if you go there, you're not going to get anything in return.
Yeah.
You must as well just stay at home and enjoy. When you have the time, you go and vote.
You see what we spoke about, the problem that is bringing. If they had served buffet at every filling station, police station, you think that people will turn out low?
So you see, this is why I sometimes I enjoy having conversations with you. This is solution-based conversation, and this is what we have right here on Election Theatre. We give you the practical solutions. So go on our YouTube channel, that is Liezer-Legacy Productions on YouTube. Go there right now, subscribe, like, share. Let your friends know that we give you, in fact, practical-based solutions to the problems So, like we're saying, if people are not turning up early, find something to attract them. Attract them. And as you've heard from the prof, get what? Buffet. Just give us an example.
Now, this buffet, because it's an election, let's get food of the gods.
Okay.
Eto. Upper
Prensa.
You get something like Diuhu.
Pepri.
Pepri, so something like this.
Queen. Beautiful.
If these traditional foods are there, which Ghanaian will not go there?
Only the gods will go.
Did you do history?
I mean, I'm a student. You are
learning I'm very flabbergasted by someone who says he's a historian but doesn't know the deep things that goes on.
I mean, that is what in Ghana. That is what happens. A lot of people
you are
put titles on themselves.
You are throwing dust into the eyes of our listeners and our viewers, and you are saying you are talking about my credibility as a historian
because
you mentioned something. Even AI does not recognize the name.
We didn't address
Dummy and Dome, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Dummy, that's Dummy. Do you know where Dummy is?
Dummy Kwabenya.
You
know where former MD Ajuasa.
Domes. The people of Dummy were staying in domes.
Like you know, when we talk about domes, these are like igloos. You know, small domes, like igloos.
Yes. Now, in the olden days, before 1814 AD. Now, I use 1814 all the time. You think that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes.
The 1840, the things that happened in this world.
That particular year. Was it 12 months?
1840, I don't have 87 days. 67 months.
Wow. That was a special year.
It's a year of, the year was entangling people. That year.
Okay, so let's move to the next story. We'll come back to it.
I don't finish the dome.
Okay, you want to talk about the dome? Okay, finish the dome.
So, the Dome people in the whole place was water. Those who know Dome very well.
Of course, you know when you build your house, water is
water.
Yeah.
So, it was one man, a Ghanaian, who hails from water region. Papa Domra. His name is Domra.
Is he connected to the Kwabenya man too?
Kwabenya Domra.
Okay.
So he came and he said that let's put something that looks like a demon. A demon. Yeah.
Okay.
In the olden days, they had something black that they used to sleep in. It's called demon roof.
Okay.
So the demon. The people there were not able to pronounce the word demon. Gradually, the demon turned into Domi.
Okay.
Domi.
Okay.
Then they came to meet one Ghan man who, before they came, he was staying under the water. Then he came out one day, he brought his head up. He said that Domi. And then
oh,
go on.
Nana. Yeah. At this point, I think.
All right, so you're welcome back to the Election Theatre right here on Youth TV, and of course streaming live on YouTube. That is Liezer-Legacy Productions channel. Subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you think. I've received a few comments over here, and I'm going to be sharing some of the comments that you have sent. So please send in your comments. Let us know what you think. Have you voted? Who have you voted for? Yes, that's what here we ask. We don't do secret ballots. So we'll ask you, who have you voted for? Who do you think is winning? Wine and berry. Very, very important, because Oria Ebesel, very necessary. And we'll also be talking about the campaign songs. You know, you heard all the campaign songs right from 92 up until now. Let us know which campaign song is the best campaign song you have heard. We'll be playing the campaign songs for this particular election season, and we will vote for the best campaign song. So you let us know which one you think is the best. Now let me go on to some of the messages that you have sent on our page. And this one, give me a second. Okay. I can't. Who message no? Okay. So this one says. This one is from Obed Brian. Not a man who send the message. Only men are sending the messages. Why? Obed Brian, please. Where can I get the encyclopedia you are using, Prof? Yeah. Obed is asking. I'll actually you can respond to them.
Oh, okay.
And then Kwapunewa says, nice for making my day. You guys are fantastic. And then Efo says, Obed Brian, he has a bookshop. And Efo also continues, General, you were not born by then. Wow, this is an attack on your credibility.
Yeah.
This is an attack on your credibility.
And it's people that they don't want to learn.
And then Legend Papilo says, Election Theater, you are the best. And he says, item 13 is here. This won't be serious, I know. Wow. That is, I don't know why you think that. I don't know why you think that. Is Ghana a serious country? Think about it. This is exactly what you get. This is what Ghana TV should be like because of the kind of country we have. This should be how it should be. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's come back to you, Leonora, and give us. Do you have more stories for us?
Oh, of course.
Please take us away.
Things are heating up, and now polling agents are speaking out.
Okay.
So one volunteer said that we know our people. By 10 a.m., the fried rice vendors and sachet water sellers will wake everyone up. Another agent added, the early morning drama is part of Ghana's election tradition. Today's reduced turnout is like jollof without pepper. Something feels off, but the taste is still there.
Now, what are they trying to say?
So what they are trying to say is that by 10 a.m., even if you are sleeping, you will hear, yes, pure water.
Yay, wait, ice.
And that will wake you up.
Enjoy ice waiter.
Exactly. And that will wake you up. And even though the whole election...
And if you're in Brunei, you know, those in the secondary school, in the universities, Brunei, you hear, tea bread, buy Thai bread, sugar bread.
Oh, you mentioned the name Brunei. Do you know that Brunei was a historian?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Leonardo Brunei, he lived between 1370 to 1444. And this one, you can Google it. I'm serious.
I'll do you the honors. I'll Google it.
Google Leonardo. No. Google Leonardo Brunei.
Spell Brunei. Spell Brunei. Spell Brunei.
Okay. So that is what they wake up to.
Exactly.
And then?
And others are also saying that the election is looking like jollof without pepper. It's not as heated as it has been over the years.
That is Nigerian jollof.
But then
jollof without pepper is Nigerian jollof.
But you see, they are saying that the taste is still the same. Because at the end of the day, people will still step out to vote.
Jollof without pepper, the taste is the same. Sister, now what did jollof have code him there? No, have you eaten jollof that pepper is not inside before? Please,
well, that's what they are saying.
If I let me come to you, Selikins. Jollof without pepper. How is that the same?
First of all, let me apologize to my learned colleague. I doubted his credibility. Leonardo Brunei is actually an Italian humanist historian, a statesman.
Listen, I am burning with facts.
Please,
so I don't just come and make.
Before I clap, let me check.
You check Leonardo.
No, let me check. I don't like it.
I don't just mention names. I know my people.
1370 to 1444.
And what did I say? Didn't I say 1444?
No.
Wow.
I said it. I gave you the year that.
Wow. No, please. I don't. No, producers. I want you to go online, please. Go on Google, wherever you are. Go and check Leonardo Brunei. We are trying to tell you that the people we bring here are credible people. People of credibility. They are competent people. People who know what they are about. You see, they know exactly what they are about. We are not talking about just common people we pick on the streets. These are competent historians who have lived and have experienced history. Please, if you doubt it, go and check who Leonardo Brunei is. Go and check. Just Google it right now. What? Fact. Prof.
Notwithstanding, this has been.
You are amazing. Chairman. Don't notwithstand.
This is the only factual statement that you have made here.
Selikins.
This is the only factual statement you have made.
Selikins, we beg you. Prof.
Yes, my
Can we
lady.
continue?
Continue, please.
Okay, Selikins. Now back to you.
Jollof with pepper, jollof without
yes,
pepper.
that is what you'll be answering now. Just jollof things.
Because
Because we know who is credible. We know the credible one here.
Because of Leonardo Brunei.
Who have you given us? Who have you given us right now?
I'll give you.
Give us jollof. Just give us a jollof with pepper. You have eaten jollof before?
Yes.
Okay, tell us jollof with pepper. Jollof without
jollof
pepper.
with pepper, jollof without pepper. Now I think that the one with pepper is much more better. It gives that, taste. It's like you are eating something without rubber. You don't feel the taste. But when you are eating something without the rubber, you feel the taste. But with the rubber, you don't feel the taste. So jollof with pepper and jollof without pepper. I think I'll choose jollof with what? Pepper. Juxtaposing it to eating something with rubber and without rubber. Thank you very much.
Eating something like what exactly?
That one we have to ask the historian that talked about the advent of dildo. Yeah.
Well, true.
Prof.
Yeah.
Do you have any contributions here?
About eating jollof
Yes,
with
eating
pepper
jollof.
and
Yes,
one
without
without
pepper.
pepper. Let me quickly help you and your viewers. In 1814 AD,
Prof, if you do not mind, this book you've been opening.
yeah,
You have
That is a
opened.
company law book.
You have opened this book and everything is in here.
Company law, and you are talking about history.
Wow.
is
Opening company
This
law.
is the book you need.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
and as a matter of fact, because the book contains a lot, I brought two
Wow.
of the same kind.
The same book.
They said if you want to tap the depth of knowledge of a person, measure him with the number of books that he has read.
Wow. Prof,
It doesn't mean go and read a lot of books, but you can read one book and buy a lot of them and keep it in your house.
by the same. Okay, so Prof, jollof
Yeah.
without pepper.
Now, let me first of all even take you to who brought the word jollof.
Okay.
Jollof.
Jollof.
Love.
Jollof.
His name is John Ruff.
John Ruff. Okay.
John Ruff was a Ghanaian British.
Okay.
In tree, when I take it, or in Suba.
It's an absolute lie.
You know Suba. You know
There
Suba.
is no John Ruff.
You don't know
Anyway,
John
there is
Ruff.
no John Ruff.
You have not gotten there. When you get there in history,
the
you
same
learn.
place I found Leonardo Brunei is
Yeah.
the same place I've looked for what John.
So then why are you doubting him when he says there's
I'm taking it from
when
the
you check-
source.
it wasn't
The source that we
it's funny.
said he was
You see,
credible from.
it's
is
funny.
the same source that is discrediting him.
you see
John-
Selikins. You see what you are doing
It's
is a
leaky.
little
It's leaky. I would take offense in this. I don't do this thing on a regular. If you say Selikins again, I will take offense. We have to respect
When
ourselves.
people are not learned, they are quick to remove their coat.
You see, it is very true.
When people are not learned,
it should be a battle
and
of
please,
words.
quote me in the year 2024.
People
When
are not-
people are not learned,
They are quick to remove
their coats.
That's true.
Write it in your books.
Just say,
let it go into archives.
And tọkwari fún wa náà tó ní díẹ̀. Any
And
akika.
that's ultimate. But if you are learned, you don't fight physical, you fight with words. And I can give him one word to fight him.
Give him one.
Nincompoop.
Wow. I'm blown away. Prof.
My brother, where was I before? I was talking about the history of
Yes,
Jollof.
John Ruff.
Now, John Ruff discovered Jollof. He is in Suba. When I say in Suba, somebody that they say river child. You are a bit doubting that when I say
Yes, I was, yes.
How is he a half Ghanaian, half British?
Half British and also in Suba.
In the year 12 AD BC. Now I'm combining two eras together. One river from Atim Apradi was flowing through London. And then the London river caught the Apradi river and slipped.
Yeah, you are mocking your own history.
I'm giving you the London River caught the river from a party and slept. Now, there was a river from Germany who was seeing the same thing. He saw the whole thing like a first-hand information. He said, "Emamunya rough." Charlie, I'm burning with.
I'm
knowledge.
getting it now. It's coming together.
It's coming together.
It's coming together.
So the river from Germany, and that's where I bring in.
But what is the name of the river from Germany?
The river from Germany.
Yeah.
It is called Grants.
Grants.
Yes.
Okay. Grants.
German, du musst haben yourself along the Taban. Lemats out autumn. Sitz die Mala.
Ich liebe dich.
So that is Latin.
This is German.
No. Oh, come on,
my brother.
Come on.
You are
dragging us back. You are
going
us
back. You are slow. You are
dragging.
You are worrying my intelligence.
No, Selikins, you are dragging us.
Come with me, Flo. Come home. That's too fast.
Explain the words you used.
This Krans River saw what was happening between the Ghanian river from Aprade and the river from London having an affair. So, and I'm on your rough. Because Germans, most of you have car, velum the Taban. If I say this, it means that Germans understood tree because they were already related with Ashantis. So the London River took it. The Aprade River took it, and then the London River brought it. There's a John Rough. The moment they gave birth to him and he fell in the river, they left him. So now, as a small boy, what will you eat?
Jollof.
Then we came back to the Bible. He said, if the birds in the air, God feeds them, what about you human beings? So Jollof from heaven came. And then the boy caught it. He looked at it and they started eating the thing. Now this is where we bring in pepper in Jollof. When he was eating the thing, there was no pepper. He said, maybe follow me. I need something.
So the heaven Jollof wasn't very nice.
The heaven Jollof is nice, but heaven they don't eat pepper.
Wow. This is first-hand information you are getting. What happens in pepper? What happens in heaven, not what happens in pepper. But like I'm saying, I believe because
there was one angel.
There's no beer.
Do you know that there was one angel that his name came once and we never heard of him again? Angel DeLong. He brought the Jollof.
I know,
but when he was coming with the Jollof,
from that,
God has sent you. Bring the Jollof to the young boy, and he took the meat and he chewed it. So God made him vanish.
Angel DeLong.
That's why we don't hear his name again in the Bible.
But you know, I understand because you see pepper and beer.
Yeah.
See, when you're eating, you also
you want to give the history of beer.
No, we'll get that. So I'm just putting two and two together.
Yeah.
That's why they say heaven there's no beer. But they forgot to add there's no beer and pepper.
Yeah. But there they don't eat pepper.
Beautiful.
Because angels go and deliver message. And when they are coming, they come close to you to deliver the message to your ears and your eyes. If they eat pepper and beer, God is so wise. God is too wise.
You're making me believe in God again.
My brother, come back home. God is the one true God. When angel, the Lord God vanished because of what he did. Do you know where he appeared?
Where did he appear?
Burundi.
That same angel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now he's begging to go back
to heaven.
But there's something in the atmosphere that we call tentacles. When he goes and hit the tentacles and come back. And before he gets back to heaven, he needs to do something that I will show him later.
Okay.
We are learning, my brother.
Yes, we are.
This is history.
You know, let's hold on to that. If you want more of this, if you want more of the history, want more of the history of Jollof, where John Rough became Jollof, please just stay here. We'll come back to that. Let me come back to you, Lenora. What other stories do you have for us?
Nana, in fact, I'm learning a lot today. I'm overwhelmed.
You must be.
I'm so excited.
Did you know about Angel DeLong?
Not at all.
You wouldn't.
Not at all.
Nobody knows.
This is my first time, in fact.
Nobody knows.
This is my very first time learning all these things. Prof, thank you very much.
You are welcome, my daughter.
So you know,
so should we let Selikins go?
Oh no!
Allow him.
In fact,
he should be here and learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also need to hear his side of the.
No, we don't.
He doesn't have any side.
He doesn't have a side. We are okay.
He is sitting here. You see, in history, we call something. Leave him. He is sitting here as a human being. Leave him. But his spirit is hovering around. He is not himself.
Yes, the next story.
You know, there have been two significant things that have been recognized with election days, especially with Ghanaians here in Ghana. And one of